Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Alright, so you guys know how I am. I'm a cool, calm, and collect guy, but this video is gonna be a bit personal, and I'll have to make this because if drastic changes happen on my channel where I don't upload, I want you guys to know why. Well, yeah, so let's get into it. I trust you guys trust me. Of course, there's random shit happening, and yeah, in the background, but basically, I'm gonna talk about why me and my mom are getting ready to move. So if you don't know, I've been in this house for about a year. The previous house I was into got burned because of like problems or not with my sister and her whole life, because yeah, she has problems that we all have to suffer from. And I'm sorry if you guys keep hearing random fucking screeches and shit in the background. I don't know what the fuck is happening. If like it's the gas on the stove or some shit, I don't know. But okay, let's get into it. Okay, so one, we're moving because of the hygiene of this place. We really can't stand it. It's like a lot of mold and stuff like that. Yeah, I said mold. I don't know if I said mold, but yeah, there's a lot of like mold and stuff like that, you know, from water. And yeah, it's kind of pretty bad. Another thing is, like, me and my mom, we are in this house 24. No, I'm kind of growing an immunity to it because, like, I'm always in the house doing stuff like that, doing homework, doing videos, doing, you know, Skyping with friends, playing games, stuff like that. While she is, like, always out 24/7, you know, doing stuff to make sure, like, you know, all her tasks are complete and shit like that. While I'm in here making sure all my tasks are complete. And you know, her eyes are burning, my eyes are fucking burning. It's about time we get out this bitch. There's a lot of problems with like the plumbing and shit like that and the whole sewage system. But I primarily don't really want to move because I'm so like close to my school. But my mom, she wants to move. Another thing is like we don't really feel comfortable because if you guys don't know, I'm a quiet person. I'm quiet as shit. And yeah, so my mom, she's not quiet like I am. She's more outgoing and she speaks to everyone, but everyone doesn't really speak back in this neighborhood. So she's like, fuck it, we're gonna move. I don't really like that many people in our neighborhood, and you seem to like everybody, and that's a good thing. So I'm like, yeah, that is a good thing, and stuff like that. But she's still like, no, we're gonna move. I can't speak to people when they, you know, not speak back. And I'm like, dude, I respect that. You know, if you're gonna speak to someone, they should speak back. But these people kind of don't. Especially like, you know, like one of my next door neighbors. We speak to them a lot. They never speak back. They just like look at us and stuff like that. And personally, I really don't care. Like, I don't know if I'm a gutless person or if I'm empty on the inside. But if I speak to someone and they like play me or something, I really just don't give a shit. I don't know why. Like, my mom even took me to like doctors and psychologists and stuff like that because in the past she's tried to like make me feel like shit, and I really didn't give a shit at the time. And she wants to know, like, why doesn't petty shit like that hurt me and stuff like that? And even the doctors couldn't figure it out simply because I really just don't give a fuck. Like, if I'm a cool, relaxed, laid back guy, if someone is on some bullshit, I just ignore it. Like, I'm a changed person. In the past, I used to be the person that's like the loudest one in the room, the most annoyingest person in the room. And even if I was annoying, I really don't give a shit. People that found me annoying can fucking blow me. Because 9 times out of 10, I was being annoying to like myself, if that makes any sense. Like, I wasn't doing harm to anyone else, and you know, that whole ordeal. So like, you know, like, why should someone really give a fuck about me being like, you know, a jokester or the loud person or the person that always listens to music and chews gum while everyone just wants to read or some shit like that. But pretty much, I was like the happy person back then. I was fucking happy as shit, and I still am. Although I got like personal problems on my shoulders 24/7 with my family and stuff like that. And to add on to it, you know, we got this shit. And me I'm an easy person. I like to talk shit out. Whereas my mom and my sister, they kind of don't. They address the situation head on. Like, if they have to be ignorant, they will be. Me, I'm not like that. I believe in talking it out, try to sorting things out, getting shit done the appropriate way, instead of trying to force shit onto someone and try to make someone fear me and all that shit. Because I really don't have time for that, and it's not appropriate. And, the more my channel grows, you guys will see that. I'm not gonna be like the person that really gives a fuck about someone hating on me. Like, they can fucking hate all they want, or they can suck this dick. Like, honestly. It may not sound professional, like the shit I'm saying right about now, but it's just me being honest. Being like 100% me. Nothing else, nothing real, not a fake persona. This is just me speaking to you guys on behalf of, like, what's going on in my mind. Like, if you are a real person, well, no, let's not use the term real, because, I don't want to go into that, oh, she fake, he fake kind of thing. But I'm a person that's, like, well respected by, like, a lot of older people. And when I say older, I mean a lot of older people. Like, a lot of adults, they got a whole bunch of respect for me. A lot of people that are my peers have respect for me. And then there's people that don't have any fucking respect for me. The people that don't have any fucking respect for me, you can go ask them, do I really give a fuck? And they'll be like, no. And that's the true answer. I really don't give a fuck. If it doesn't concern me, or if that person is not putting their hands on me, I really don't give a fuck. You can say what you want. You can do what you want. You can make stupid ass gestures. You can do any and every fucking thing you want. I really don't give a shit. You're at the bottom of my worries. You're at the back of my head. So it's like, why stress over shit like that? Like, my sister, day to day, gets into, like, fucking childish little fights over parking spots in front of our fucking house. And we were just told that we can't even fucking park in front of our own house. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So, I was roughed up yesterday, which is like 2 days for you. 2 days ago for you, but 1 day ago for me. I was roughed up. Like, I honestly wanted to, like, just walk outside and fucking shout like a fucking wolf and just owl and shit. Like, I was roughed up, like, honestly. And so my mom and my sister, and they were trying to calm me down and fucking tell me that it was minor and shit like that. But it still fucking haunts me. Like, I honestly just want to bust the door down, that metal ass door. I just want to stick my fist through, and stick my fist through the other door, and just fucking, like, shout and just fucking bleed. Like, honestly, I want people to fucking know, like, whenever you do shit that you shouldn't be doing and try to justify yourself to cover up your tracks, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong. Like, it's the time to be an asshole, and it's the time to be professional, even though you should never aim to be an asshole to someone. And I don't know, man. It's just like, that's the way things work nowadays. It's just like, people get justified by being an asshole. The number one thing people want to be is an asshole. And that whole ordeal, everybody wants to be hard, everybody wants to be fucking tough, everybody wants to be a thug, when we know nothing about what that is. We don't know. We've never been to jail. Like, fucking 90% of the people have never been to jail, but you walk up in a school, they want to fucking act like hard and shit. Or you get into a fucking, go to a goddamn traffic light or something. Someone's trying to fucking act tough at the traffic light and all this other shit with the police and all that shit. And I don't know. I just don't like it. I fucking don't like it, man. So bullshit like this is why you guys won't get uploads. Why you guys, because I don't know if I said this in my first video I ever uploaded, but I try to include as many facts as possible, because as you can see, I have a lot of mistakes in my videos. I'm real. Like, I don't edit shit out, I don't cut shit unless it needs to be cut, like a random phone call in a video or some shit like that. But I include my mistakes in there. I'm human, I make mistakes. You guys can see that shit. I don't know, but like, I don't know, man. I'm like, the more I stay in this house, the more I begin to lose it. And fucking, I have like friends that like help me from not losing it, but I don't know. Like, if I ever lose contact with those friends, I will fucking lose it. I will turn into a goddamn gorilla, and any kind of task force and every kind of task force will have to come and fucking, like, I don't know. Because, like, I don't know. It's just, I'm a man of justice, and if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you know, good for you. But when you try to fucking, like, intervene in someone else's pursuit of happiness and shit like that, that's when you gotta get fucked up. And I don't know, man. I hate resorting to violence, but if people want to go that route, you know, you can either get your ass whooped or you can get 2 to the head, like, honestly. Because, you know, by what I'm saying, like, you guys might assume, like, oh, well, Rival's just trying to act tough and shit like that. But if you were actually, like, in my shoes and you see the shit I see on a day-to-day basis, you guys, I don't think many people can handle it. Because I sure as hell can't. And when I listen to these bullshit-ass music about how you sitting at the round table making boss moves, I just laugh. Because I'm like, if you really was sitting at a table making boss moves, you wouldn't even have to fucking make music to make money. You'd be like the fucking chief of command or whatever the fuck they do in the goddamn drug industry and shit like that. But I'm over here fucking struggling every day, trying to provide for my education, provide for my YouTube channel and shit like that. And then we got people making fucking rap songs and other bullshit and trying to act hard and shit like this. And I just want to get this part of my life out of the fucking way. I just want to get rid of it. I want to bury that shit. And I want positivity in my life. I want peace. I don't want to be the hardest person in the room. I don't want bullets through my house when I sleep. I don't want none of that shit. I want a fucking normal life, a fucking laid back life, because that's what I deserve. I've been working like a slave every fucking day of my life since I was fucking 3. And for those of you that don't know, that's when my dad left me. Didn't really hurt me much, and it still doesn't. But from what I heard, he's gonna try to come back and get into my life and all that other shit. And I'm debating on accepting that guy, because right now I just want to fucking whoop that guy's ass. Like, honestly, he put a lot of stress on my mom. He put a lot of stress on me when I was younger, because I looked forward to seeing that guy, but I didn't. And I don't know, it's like all this shit is adding up to me choosing like why I want to move. Because if you guys were to see the neighborhood I'm in, you guys would be like, dude, what the fuck, man? Like, why didn't you move like within the first week that you moved there? And I'd be like, I couldn't afford to, or some shit like that. I don't know, man. It's just, I'm living a fucking grown man's life when I'm 17, and all I want to do is make YouTube videos. That's fucking crazy. But I don't know, like, this isn't the normal rival that you see, the professional rival. This is like the angry rival, the fed up rival that I hope you guys don't see that much of, because I don't know, as I said earlier, I want to live a peaceful life. I don't want people shooting me because I owe them some weed money or some shit like that. But I know I'm kind of going everywhere because, yeah, I told you guys I'm gonna go everywhere with all my videos. But basically, I got some more gameplays and shit like that. When I can afford a camera, I'll have like camera videos and shit like that for you guys. But in the meantime, take it easy. And it's been Rival. I'll see you guys later. I think I came up with an idea for an intro and outro for my videos, like a slogan. But that's neither here nor there. I'll see you guys later.
You know that you've done me wrong.
This what real motherfuckers wake up to, right? Yeah. Let's go. I feel that shit in my soul. I'll just turn that shit all the way.